Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of February 3rd in my Erin Condren vertical neutral. I do have the binder. The inside is the exact same as the coil. It's just in binder format. And I am going to be using this Slumber Party kit from Sticky Essentials. I think this is so cute. I originally had like a more like romantic-y Valentine's Day kit pulled out, but I just decided like that was so not the vibe of the week that I had, and this just like, I don't know, it just matched my week and my mood so much better. So I'm deciding to use this. It's not like super Valentine's Day-y, but it is like a little bit Valentine's Day. I just think this is so cute. This is a mini kit, and I have an add-on sheet. And this is from Sticky Essentials. It's been a minute since I've used a kit from Sticky Essentials. I love this bottom washi, so adorable. And I have the glitter add-on, which also comes with like all these extra labels and everything. So this should be a good amount to get going with. So I'm gonna pull my pages out and jump in. Getting started with some date covers from Rose Colored Days and some date dots from Artbox stickers. I've been like trying to use up these like sheets that have just all these random days left on them, but it's going hard. I don't know why, but anyway, I feel like because I don't use the same foils, like, you know, I switch foils back and forth, so then I end up with like a lot of holes in the date dot numbers, and I'm trying to use them up. I don't know. Anyway, I really like these date covers. They're like pink, but they have like a hint of purple in it, so I thought it matched the kit really well. I was trying to like originally pull in a little bit more pink into the kit, and I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. I don't know. I am so obsessed with how this looks. I absolutely love it. Purple is like my favorite color. So this is definitely, I am just totally 100% feeling this kit. It also just matched, like, I don't know, it just matched my mood and just everything. I had such a good week, and like into this week as well. I'm like so relaxed right now. I'm very winded down. The week before this was incredibly stressful and awful, and I didn't feel well, and there was like all this banana stuff going on with the house we're trying to buy, and it was just a very frustrating week. But then this week was really good, and I'm very wound down at work at this point. I freelance, if you don't know. I've talked about that a lot. So I'm in business for myself, not planner related or crafting related, analytics related. But I have like wound down I'm not working on any like new projects right now. I just have like my like little bit of regular work that I do, which I'm going to do until the baby's born. But it's like very chill and very relaxed, and I'm just loving life. I did a ton of crafting this week. I borrowed a sewing machine from my sister-in-law because mine broke before we moved, and I didn't want to buy a new one because I haven't been sewing a lot. But I really enjoyed sewing, so we'll see if I decide I want to get like another one. You can get like an entry-level Brothers sewing machine for like $90, $80 on Amazon, and it definitely does the job. Now, my sister-in-law's sewing machine was actually a bit nicer than the one that I had, and it was really fun to use. But I don't think I would be buying that for myself unless I'm like really going to seriously commit to sewing again. But I just made a ton of stuff for the baby, and it was really fun. And I also just like felt good about it, you know, because I've made stuff for all of the kids, and the big thing that I wanted to make was a quilt. I've made a quilt for each of my kids, and as well, like for a lot of my nieces and nephews and like other friends' kids and stuff like that. Making a quilt is like it's a larger project. I mean, it's not like terribly large or anything like that, but it's really rewarding when it comes together. So I did finish the baby's quilt, and I made her some other things. We unfortunately lost all of the sheets to our like bassinet sleeper, which I had made them all, and they were with my daughter's bedding, and we lost in our move my daughter's bedding and our learning tower, and that's it. Like, I don't know what happened to them, but whatever. And the learning tower is like that's a shame, because those things are like $250, and they're like so useful in the kitchen, and we have not replaced it. But I mean, I'm sure we will eventually, but like right now with the ages of the kids, we've been fine without it. But when this next baby is like a little bit older, like, and ready to stand in it, I don't know, maybe we'll get another one. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The pack and play. The bassinet sheets were with my daughter's bedding because they were in her room, and that bag went missing, or that box went missing. So I just made a bunch of new sheets for the beds, which are so easy to make. But anyway, so I did a bunch of sewing this week. It was really fun. We also had some kiddo firsts this week, which is kind of exciting. It doesn't happen as often anymore. And also, like, I don't know, just writing it in the planner. I even got to use the SPC baby milestone stickers. I busted those out for my son's first haircut. My daughter's, it was like very anticlimactic because I kind of just trimmed it a little bit myself, and she like hasn't gotten a real haircut yet, and she's like about to be 4. But like for girls, especially because I like long hair, and I have long hair, and she wants long hair, so it's not as much. But my son, so he got his first haircut this week, so I did bust out that sticker sheet, which was exciting. And then I'm just adding in the Simply Gilded washi. I used that plaid one, this pink hearts up at the top there because my box was up a little higher than usual, and then the purple down at the bottom, which I love that purple washi. That's like one of my favorites, the purple and gold. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty in terms of like a solid color one. And then I'm going back through with overlays. Most of the overlays I used this week are from Artbox Stickers. During Black Friday sale, she had done like a whole Valentine's Day hearts thing. I mean, you can use hearts anytime. So I have like all these different hearts one. The quote one that I put on the top corner box is actually from Scribble Prints Co., and it was a freebie. And then all of the header overlays are from Artbox Stickers except for one, which is from Crest Press. The little scattered heart ones are from Crest Press, but the other ones, the snowflakes, the bows with hearts, and the hearts with like the little ties on them are all from Artbox Stickers as well. I'm feeling so cuddly about this spread. I just really like this and how it turned out, and all the gold with purple looks so pretty. And then I just whited out. There was like a little bit of shadowing in my planner from where I wrote last week, which never happens, so I'm not really sure what happened, but the whiteout covered it and you can't even see, and then I cover it with stickers anyways. So I'm just marking down, and then I used Rose Colored Days header scripts over on the sidebar over there, and I am now putting down the school days. Mixed it up a little bit this week. So for the 3 days that both my kids go to school, I did a glitter header with a Papershire lunch bag, and then I'm going to put on a foil sticker that's the little foil stickers that say school from Artbox Stickers. And then on the Tuesday, I actually just am going to use one of the little skinniest labels from the kit to mark that with another little one. So I just like to mark the Tuesday different than the other 2 days, since only my daughter goes to school on Tuesdays and I have my son with me. I also didn't realize that there were any little things in this kit, and I really could have used them. I don't realize that they're in the kit until Friday, so I was like struggling to find small boxes to use for some of the week within the kit, and I just I don't know, I probably should have moved some stuff around, but I didn't, but it looks really nice, so I'm not too worried about it. And these Sticky Essential stickers are actually fairly repositionable, so they are pretty easy to move, but I always feel like that's a little bit of a double-edged sword, because it's great because you can move them if you have to, but it always makes me move them more than I otherwise would, because I know it's not going to damage the planner or whatever, so then I feel like it takes me longer. So anyway, on Monday my kids at school, and I just had a regular work day, or whatever you want to call it. I did some work, and then I actually filmed my spread from last week on the Monday, which I don't usually do. I don't usually have time on Mondays, but with things being kind of winding down and just feeling chill, and I just felt like it, and I did it, and it was really fun, and it felt really good to have it done so early in the week. And I actually did it the week, I filmed this one on the Tuesday after, so again, really early in the weekend, and once again, it just felt good to have it done. So I'm going to try and keep that up, while I can, and then, when things get busy and it gets pushed back later in the week, that's fine, but then it's, all really fresh in my mind, and the memories and everything. I mean, I take notes and stuff and do memory keeping during the week, but yeah. Anyway, so then that night, that afternoon, we just chilled with the kids after school, and that night we had a slow cooker dinner that I had made, and it was so good. I hadn't used the slow cooker in kind of a while, and for something, and it was just a really basic chicken one, but it just turned out so amazing, and it was just such a good dinner, and the kids ate it and everything. So I don't usually put that in my planner, but I just marked it because it was a really delicious dinner, and I used a paper and milk little licking lips emoji to mark that. And then that night we just kind of hung out, watched TV, chilled. The TV is from Magic Prince Co. And then I actually took a bath that night, and I just used one of these work labels since the bath stickers were a little bit bigger and I knew it would cover where it said work. And that is also from Paper and Milk. And I just our bath situation is really frustrating. We're in a rental right now while we moved back here, and the bathtub situation is awful, and I'm such a bath person. Plus, I'm like so pregnant, and at the end of my pregnancy, all I want is a bath. So it's been a little bit frustrating. Anyway, then on Tuesday, like I said, my daughter had school, my son didn't, and I took my son and we went to Joann's Fabrics to get some stuff to finish out. I had mostly was using fabric I already had, but I just wanted to get a couple of things for the quilt. And my son had so much fun in the store. He just kept calling it. He was like, blankets. It was really cute. He's almost 2. And then we were in the shopping center and there was a kid haircut place, and we've been trying to find a place to take him, but I couldn't find anything on Yelp, and this was super close. So I don't know what was wrong with my searching. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I took him and he got a haircut. He cried a little, but he held very still and was good. He just didn't like having his hair sprayed with the water. He didn't mind the actual cut, but it looked so cute. We didn't get it too short or anything. I like longer hair anyways, but it just was getting really out of control. And now it just looks so cute, and he was all excited about it after. Every time my daughter gets I do my daughter's hair braids or ponies, he's style, and he wants his hair done too. And then that afternoon I just started prepping fabric. I didn't have the sewing machine yet at that point, but I just wanted to have it all set up so that I could just sew all weekend once I got the sewing machine. On Wednesday the kids at school again, and then I took my car in to get an inspection after my husband got a ticket in the car last week, or a warning, whatever. We had to go get it inspected, so we didn't get a ticket. Then I took the train downtown, super fun, and I met my mom, and we had smoothies, breakfast, whatever, hung out for a little while, and then I got a haircut. So I like to get my haircut at this place downtown, and it was really fun and it was very relaxing. And then I had lunch with my mom and a friend of hers who's closer to my age, and we have similarly aged kids, and she's actually moving out to the suburbs near where we live. And my mom had really wanted me to meet her, and she was super nice, and we had a good time. And we went to this really amazing restaurant called Kafar, which is Michael Samalov is the chef, and he's kind of a famous chef. I don't know. Anyway, he was there too, and I met him, and my mom, I guess, kind of knows him from just around downtown. I don't know. My mom knows everybody. She's just one of those people. But so he was really nice, and we met him, and the restaurant was really good, and the food was amazing. And then my mom took me home, and we just kind of had a chill afternoon. She hung out for a little while with the kids and then went home, and my husband and I just chilled that night and whatever. I was pretty exhausted from spending the day in town and walking around and all of that. I'm at the point in this pregnancy where if I walk for more than 5 minutes, I just pretty much start having nonstop Braxton Hicks contractions. So super fun times. But anyway, then on Thursday, we went to Target. I took the kids to Target, and then I got a really bad headache while we were there, which was unfortunate. And so then we sat at the Starbucks in the Target and had snacks and some drinks and just chilled out for a little while until I felt a bit better. And then the kids had a dentist appointment. My daughter's been to the dentist before, but it was my son's first dentist appointment, and he did so good. The dentist was I've never seen a kid this little sit so well and so patiently in a chair by himself for the exam, without the parent having to hold on to them. So that felt good. I mean, he was just he went second after my daughter, so he was well prepped for it, and he did really, really well. And that they both have, good teeth. My daughter is a thumb sucker, so she's probably going to need braces eventually, but my son is not, and they thought his teeth looked really good. So, I'm just assuming both my kids are going to need braces because I had a lot of dental work done. But anyway, and then after that, my mother-in-law came over in the afternoon because I had my OB appointment, and she watched the kids for me. And then since she was just hanging out, I stopped at the police station because I had to go and prove that I got the car inspection done so that we didn't have to pay the fine. And then I just went home and we chilled. And then that night, my husband and my mother-in-law helped cut the rest of the stuff I needed to sew, the rest of the fabric. So that was really nice of them. And my mother-in-law likes stuff like that. And anyway, and it was really helpful for me because I hate cutting is my least favorite part of sewing. Anyway, and then on Friday, it was the last day I had to do this work thing that I was covering for someone else that I really didn't enjoy doing. So was very excited about that. And then I had a training call that I did for a different client of mine, and that was like kind of the last thing I was doing for them. So again, like just kind of winding down, and that's like great because I just charged them an hourly fee. So that was super nice. And then I just went and I picked up some lunch, and I went to the chiropractor, and I'm trying to figure out how to fit it all in. And that's when I remembered that there were actually little things in the kit so that I could use them. So I picked up some lunch and just went to the chiropractor because I had literally been on this training call for like over 2 hours. And then that night we got pizza takeout, and I used one of those new Simply Gilded pizza heart stickers. I thought that looked so cute. And yeah, it was just fun to get to use something new there. And then on Saturday, we went out for breakfast at this like really amazing Jewish deli, and I used that egg sticker is from Inky and the Brain. And then I basically just sewed all day. My mother-in-law had brought the sewing machine over from my sister-in-law's house for me when she came over on Thursday. So I basically I don't think I did anything on Friday because I was so busy, but on Saturday and Sunday, I pretty much just sewed all days, and I just nonstop, just sewed, and made all this stuff. And then my mom took my daughter to see Nick Jr. live, and we just hung out with my son and just hung out. And then that night we got sushi takeout and watched TV and chilled, and I did some more sewing and stuff. And then on Sunday we actually sorted the baby stuff that I hadn't made, just like all the bought baby stuff that we brought it down of the basement and the garage and brought it into the house, and I started doing massive amounts of laundry, just like making sure to see what we have and like figure things out. And then we went to Costco and we bought diapers. My son needed diapers, so that's not why we went to Costco, but then we were getting them there, and I was like, actually, we should just buy like the baby diapers too while we're here. So we got a big box of size 1 diapers. And then I just did some more sewing. And then my mother-in-law actually took my daughter to the movies. So my daughter had like a really big weekend. She saw Nick Jr. live and Frozen 2. So really exciting weekend for her. And that's actually the first time she's ever been to the movies too. So that was really exciting. And she had so much fun at both of those things. And it's just like really, really nice. And then that night we just hung out and we chilled and we watched, I had really wanted to watch the SNL because RuPaul had been the host, and I saw a picture of Pete Davidson in drag that it just looked really funny. So anyway, we watched the SNL and hung out and just chilled, and I grabbed one of those Valentine's Day paper and milk stickers as well, but like it wasn't like a date night or anything. And my mother-in-law was there just hanging out with us for a little while, and then she went home, but I just wanted to use that. And then I'm just filling this out, and then I'm going to use the deco from the kit to fill in some of the blank spaces there. And I love this kit so much. It's so pretty. I'm just I'm so happy I decided to use this kit. I almost didn't, and I'm just really glad that I used this kit. And I'm going to use a Valentine's Day one next week though. Or like a more traditional Valentine's Day one. Okay, that is everything all filled out. Oh my gosh, I love how this looks, and I am calling it. This feels Valentine's Day-y to me. I don't know. I'm just so obsessed with this. I love this. All the foil, all the purple, and like the pinks and the hearts. I did all of my writing in the Pigma Micro Perm or Sakura Micro Perm 03. I am so obsessed with this pen right now, even though it did ghost a little bit worse than the Pigma Micron, which I used to be writing with, but I'm just like really obsessed with this pen right now. Let me show you what I have left from the kit. I did use all of the full boxes on this page. I didn't use the extra box. I didn't use the day covers. I used like a lot of the box. This was another really busy but like fun week, lot going on, a ton of crafting, sewing, just a really fun time. Lots of kiddo firsts, first movie, first haircut, first dentist appointment, lots of firsts this week actually. So just a really fun week, and that is everything. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye!